Good morning, everyone. JR with Secure Metals. I have a follow-up video here for yesterday's technical analysis. Today is Wednesday, 6th of August, 10:44 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just following up on some of the recommendations that I gave yesterday. So this is your silver chart here. I mentioned here yesterday that this was the buying zone. Yesterday, I believe prices were roughly around here, 1990, 1995-ish. I did mention at 1975 right here. This is your buy zone here. Okay, I would have liked for this metal to come down here, give us a better buying opportunity, but that's not what we got. We got to move here to 1975, and we moved up. Now, from here, what I do is I obviously have a stop loss here, roughly around 1940. You're risking 25 points. Right now you are at 25 points. So you're at 1-to-1. Now this trade is meant to be a 2-to-1 trade, which basically means you don't want to take profits until this gets somewhere up here around 2020, 2025. It doesn't have to be 2-to-1 exactly. So as of now, if you took this trade here, what you want to do is you want to put a stop loss here at break even. If it continues to rally, great. Then you can possibly make 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, and so on. But as of now, this is a risk-free trade, so this is a free money. Anything else that we make from here, this is free money, okay? If it comes back down and it stops you out, hey. But again, remember that the goal of these trades are not to get 1-to-1. The goal is to get a 2-to-1. It's minimum. So again, if you got in, you bet 1% of your account. That's a good trade. You're at 1% right now. You're probably looking to again get to this higher range here, so you can be at 2-to-1. Okay, but again, risk-free trade at this point, right? Let's look at your gold. Okay, gold never hit the target, so unfortunately, unless you took it from the 61% fib level here at 1280, you made some money. I would probably, again, this would be a 2080. You're looking at 1257. That would have been your stop loss. Your zone ends down here at 1257, so that's roughly a $22 risk. So between here, 1280 to 1308, you are already at a you already made your 20 bucks, and now you're up 1.5-to-1 at this point. I would set a stop loss here, roughly at the 1-to-1, right? So at least you come off with minimum. Once you surpass your 1-to-1, what you want to do is you want to bring your stop loss to your break even if you want to be aggressive and see if this thing will continue to go. But in my view, I would most likely, a nice move like this, I would probably bring my stop loss to somewhere around here, maybe 1287. At least you got this really nice positive trade, and you don't lose out on any profit. So worst case scenario, this thing hits this zone, which is, this is a sell zone for me. I drew that in this morning, but it's not really a strong sell zone. And the reason why I say this is not a strong sell zone is because it didn't break my support. So in order for a level to be strong, I need to see a break of my support. My support, like I said yesterday, was this area here. So if it did not break this zone, I'm not going to consider it a good zone. None of these zones are good for selling, but again, on a short term, you can probably get, make a couple of dollars here. If you want to go very, very, very short term and trade the lower time frames, that miss maybe the 1 hour, the 30 minutes, or the 15-minute time frames. But at this point, what you want to do is, again, you want to move it up to 1287, at least protect some of your gains. This might continue to rally, might continue to go up to 1320. At least that's what it looks like from here. But again, I would play it safe. I'd take some profits. I'd put a stop loss roughly around here, 1287, or you can put your stop loss at your 2-to-1, right? So you're at your 1-to-1. At least you made your percentage. At least you made your 1-to-1. But the goal is 2-to-1. So the goal really is another 10 bucks. This is your goal right here, 1320. Okay. That's your goal. So again, stop loss right here at 1300 even, or 1287. If you took the trade, again, it never hit my zone here. My zone was roughly 1278. We got to 1280, missed it by $2. That's how the game works. Let's look at the Dow. I also went over the Dow yesterday, and I also set this trend line here. I mentioned yesterday that on the 4-hour chart, this was in buying territory. If you got in here, you made, again, at least 1%. If you moved your stop from here to break even, you didn't lose, no big deal. But again, like I stated yesterday, I don't trade these 4-hour time frames. This daily chart here, I put this support level roughly when it was roughly around here, maybe around 16.4.5. And I drew this zone, really nice zone here. You can clearly see that we touched the zone from here to 13.05, 16.305 would have been your stop, or 16.3. So that would have been a risk of $75. You are up right now, you're $75. So this is your 1-to-1. You want to bring your stop from here to break even. So as of now, all the trades are free money. No risk anymore on these trades. The only thing that can go wrong here from here is you breaking even, and if you're smart, you move your stop loss. And the best thing that can happen is this thing continues to rally, and this 1-to-1, this 2-to-1 trade now becomes a 3, 4, 5-to-1 trade, which is really what you're looking for, right? But I forgot I also did an analysis on the US dollar. This is your dollar index here. And these are your zones. This is the first, we've already surpassed this level here, this high, this November high of 2013. We're looking to get above this high until we can surpass, until this level here can surpass this line, more so this whole thing here. Again, these lines are a little funky, so it's hard for me to draw it, but unless you can, I'm trying to draw an X through this line here, but again, just bear with that. Unless we can take out these levels of resistance, I wouldn't necessarily push for the dollar to continue to go higher. I'm looking for a close above $82, a semi-close above 81.75. We have moved up to the 81.70 area, 81.72, 73 area. We have not closed above that area, but again, anytime you have these levels and they're all on top of each other, I consider them as one level. And in order for this to be bullish from here, I'd like to see a close above 82. A close above 82 would be fairly positive, but you still have a lot more resistance. But I think once you can surpass this level, now these levels will become support, and you should be able to go higher on the US dollar. But again, I'm not expecting that. The dollar is retreating a little bit. 81.59 from a high of 81.75. And at this point, we just have to see if these levels are going to hold as support and continue to go higher, or if these levels are going to break down and we're just going to continue to go lower. I favor the lower end, but who knows? We'll see. All right. Just wanted to follow up. We'll have another video following up this by the end of this week here on Friday. All right. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck to you if you took those trades. Congratulations if you took the trades. And thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.